Let me thank you for taking the time to watch this. Murray Smith here. And if you're in the home improvement or services business, I know how valuable your time is, so I'll be brief. However, I also know that getting new business, getting more sales, converting your leads into sales, and increasing your cash flow is also very valuable to you. Hey, it is to me. Along with the help and support from my partners and staff, I am very comfortable. I can increase your sales at least 45% and probably a whole lot more. But I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to listen to what one of my recent clients has to say about me. And if at any time you're watching this video and you want to talk to us, please call the number on the screen.
My name is John Stubbs. I've been with Mosquito Nix since the beginning of the company. And what sets us apart from the competition in the marketplaces that we operate is typically our service, our system, and then the warranty that comes behind the system and the financial integrity of the business.
I'm Charles Smith. I was the first employee ever hired with Mosquito Nix in April of 2003.
When Murray visited us at the Magnolia Hotel, the most impressive thing I think he did is he really broke down the sales process so that it became more of a statistical probability on working a system. That way it was easily tracked, kept people motivated, and you always knew what you were doing at all times throughout the sales process.
What Murray said that impressed us and what stuck out in every employee's mind more than anything was if you stick the key in and turn it, it's going to start. And that will stick with me for the rest of my life. What that meant was we're reliable. What that meant was we're an amazing company to work with. What that meant was, me as an employee, when you stick the key in and turn it, it's going to start. I'm going to be here. Mosquito Nix is going to be here.
I've seen many different programs, participated in everything there is out there, and it was a nice fresh start because of the way it was organized and the simplicity behind it, and how it was very trackable. And you could train just about any level of salesperson on the system and expect to get great results from them, which we experienced great results after the meeting, and it's just going to continue to climb.
Murray's selling system is quite different than anything that I've seen before. It's not hard closing. Murray is teaching us how to duplicate a great salesperson, and you don't have to be a natural great closer. He's teaching you that if you ask this question and you get this answer, this is the next question that you ask. And if you get that answer, then you're 10% or 20% or 80% closer to closing the deal. It's so easy to learn and it's so easy to use.
It was quickly apparent after Murray had left what we call the light bulb going off, or what he called the light bulb going off. It went off in everybody's head. It was just very encouraging to see that these people felt like, okay, I maybe have overcomplicated this sales process, and I have a workable system now. It's manageable, and it's something that I can use to measure myself every single day.
Our managers and owners from the other locations that participated in this sales conference that Murray came to, we're just surprised. They still talk about it. This was 2 months ago, and they're still talking about it every single week. They're still asking, when are we going to dive in deeper with Murray? When are we going to implement more of the things that Murray lined out for us? And we're constantly working on it, moving forward with it, and implementing the sales structure that he put together.
When I got out of Murray's presentation, what I'm looking for is kind of a reinvigoration. And then I'm also, at my experience level in business and in sales, is I'm looking for a duplicatable, long-lasting, indelible impression from the system, and I think we got that.
With Murray, it completely rejuvenated my just zeal for Mosquito Nix. With this process, with customers being sold this particular way, it's just unbelievable the results that we're getting.
By Murray coming out and working with us, we've quickly seen an increase in our sales closing rate. He did this by giving us some tools prior to the sales call and teeing up the sales consults, and then using very simple practices in the closing process while on site, as well as the follow-up closes.
What Murray brings, is there any value in it? What value does it have? Well, whenever your closing rate goes from 35% to 45% and your average ticket's about $3,000, then you paid for Murray with 3 deals. Absolutely, it's worth it. It pays for itself by closing more deals.